Hello everyone. Today's topic is about spiritualists that are referred as king. Because someone sent me a message. This is not the first time I've had this message since last year. People asking me, can a spiritualist be called, a female spiritualist be called a king in her field? In her field of her spiritual work, can she be referred as a king? I've been ignoring them, but you keep coming. So I asked my spirit, should I teach about this? And they said, yes, you can teach about this. Because, people perish because of lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. And there is a lot of wrong teachings on the social media. And some people, they take their own experience to generalize everyone. My English is not good. So anyway, can a female spiritualist be referred as a king? This king is not only the female one, it's also male one. They have king, and the way they actually spirit refer this is they are kings of spirits, not the physical kings, not the normal king like you hear, king of England, king of this country, king of this country. No, female and male spiritualists that are referred as king are kings of spirits. It is a spirit. It is spirit that gave them that kingship. They are kings in their dimension, not queens. Not queens. Those people that are referred as king, they are not queens. When it comes to the women one, the female one, they are not queens. Because a queen must bow down to a king. I repeat, a queen must bow down to a king. But a king cannot bow down to a queen. You understand that? So in the dimension where they come from, they gave them the highest title as king. They cannot bow down to a man. So before you start thinking it's like the physical kingship, no. They have equal rights like the man that is also a king. So what differentiates them is their spiritual strength, what they can do. Because there are many kings in this world, but all kings are not the same. So a female that is a spirituality that is chosen by the gods and goddesses called can be a king. I repeat, a female that is a spiritualist that is called and chosen by the gods and goddesses to serve the gods and humanity can be a female king, not queens. Because a queen is like limiting them if they are kings. Okay? The same way in the dimension, there are many deities that we work with that are kings and queens. Some of them that are female, they are king. They are not queens. Yeah, so anyway, some spirits call spiritualists themselves female kings. If you have your ears are open, your spiritual ears are activated, when your spirit comes to you, they'll be referring you. If you are one of those people, they'll be referring you as female king according to your dialect, according to your language in your country. So if you translate it in your country's language, it's female king. But what they actually mean is kings of spirits, not the physical kings. Because people that are kings, they have many spirits that are with them, working with them. And some of them have access to many spirits in different dimensions, while some have only access to some dimension. So the female kings, because I'm teaching about the female kings, because of people that keep sending me asking me questions. The female kings, any spiritualist that is referred as a female king, have higher rank than other spiritualists. I repeat, any spiritualist that is spirit that gives them, not an individual who can give themselves as female kings. Okay, it's a spirit that gives them this kingship. Because if they go to earth dimension, they have authority. They go to the fire dimension, they have authority. They go to different dimension, they have authority. But not all of them have access to all spirits in all those dimensions. Some of them have some certain, there are some limitations, but they are still respected. They are known in the spiritual realm as kings. The male one also, they are kings of spirits. The female one, they are kings of spirit, not queen. They have powers, they have authority in the spiritual realm, manifesting those authority in the physical realm. So even the spirit told me that female kings and female kings and male kings, which are kings of spirit, if you bring like 100 spiritualists here, it's only 5% that are the real female and the male kings of spirit. Because a lot of spiritualists, when they tell them that they are spiritualists, they will go and choose the name that they are female kings or male kings in their field, in the spiritual spiritual field. But it's only 5% that are female kings and male kings of spirits. In order for you to know if you're female king or male kings of spirits, your spirit will be referring you like that when they come to visit you. Or if you're doing divination for someone, divination, if you're asking if this person has a spiritual call, like if I want to do spiritual work for someone, I'm always asking if they have spiritual call. Because some of them, when they have a lot of problem that is difficult to solve, if they have call, and you try to do some spiritual work for them, it will not be solved until they go and answer their spiritual call. So some of them, when doing divination for them, the spirit will tell me this one is a female king, or this one is a male king. Why this one? This one is a spiritualist. According to your dialect, they will tell you according to your language, this is a spiritualist. This is their field. But they are not the kings in their dimension, because all spiritualists have their own different abilities, what they can do. They have different, all spiritualists are not the same. They have levels. Like now I'm telling you, the kings are the higher rank of spiritualists. But the only problem with them is the ones that are even the real female and the male kings of spirit do not know themselves. They are always putting themselves in the same box like the other spiritualists. Why the other spiritualists, they like the name. When they tell them they are spiritual, they just go and take this name. Spirit are the one that calls you. Like they are the one that gave you this kingship. They are the one that gave you this rank. It's not physical rank. It's spiritual rank. Okay. So if you have an encounter with a spirit and the spirit said you're not a female king, don't refer yourself as a female king, or you're this is your name, that they call you a different name. Know that you're not amongst those female kings and the male kings. You have your own field. You have your own spiritual work that you can do. So if you want to know if you're one of those female kings and queens, sorry, there is no queens there because it's complicating when we are always speaking English. Female kings and male kings. Do divination, ask your spirit if you're like that. If you're not like that, ask which category are you, what type of spiritualist are you, and what are your field, and try to be good, very good in your field. As a male and a female kings, sorry, a male and a female king, because this is very confusing. Kings of spirits, okay? If you know yourself, depending on the ability you came into this world with, you know that you can speak to animals and you can even hear some of them. The animal kingdoms, they recognize you. You can speak to plant kingdom, they recognize you and they can speak back. You can speak to the spirit, the sky spirits, even the elemental spirit that are controlling different dimensions, they respond back. That's why you are kings of spirits. Kings of spirit, that means you have access to many spirits compared to other spiritualists. Okay? For those of you that are having confusion and thinking that a woman cannot be king, this is not physical king. This is spiritual king, and women, they are king. In fact, women are ruling in the spiritual world more than male. But if you come from a country where they are always suppressing women, they will put rules and regulations. You think that, oh, women cannot do this, women cannot do this, women cannot do that. No, in the spiritual realm, women are the one leading, but there are also some powerful male spirits that they have earned that role, and they gave them male kings. They are also kings of spirit as a man. Okay? So I hope that you people will not be sending me a message and asking me if a woman can be